Hello, my name's Misha, and today I'm going to show you how to cook Misha's prawn curry West African style. So this is a very quick, easy and simple recipe. It's ideal if you're a student or if you want to feed young people who are hungry and they need something quick. So it's easy, quick and delicious. So here is all you need for the recipe. So we're going to start off with our onions. So you need one large spring onion and an onion mixture here, which I'm going to prepare. So this is what keeps it very quick. You need one of these boxes. You can get them from the supermarket, and then you just quickly mix your onion mixture here with some water. Mix that together, and it's got all the spices in there, and you're going to pour that into your frying pan with the oil first. So then we put some oil in there. So I'm using olive oil, which is a very nice cooking oil, and I'm using about, when I cook, I like to use my intuition. So you use about a tablespoon of olive oil, but I find that you just use your discretion. So about a tablespoon of olive oil in there. You know, you got to be creative when you're cooking. That's how you get a very nice, authentic recipe. You don't have to measure everything accurately. Just use your discretion, and that will be fine. So the oil's in there. And then I'm going to add this onion mixture into the pan. Woo! And then I'm going to add the onions as well. So I've got one chopped spring onion on this here. Do you know what? Let me just grab that. And then throw that into the pan as well. And mix those together. So it's very, very quick, easy ingredients that you can grab from a supermarket. So you don't have to, you know, go thousands of miles away. Affordable ingredients as well. So it's very affordable. It's not going to cost you the earth. Let me add all of those in there. And it's very quick. So you just fry these for about 2 minutes. And then we're going to let that fry. Keep turning it as well, because you don't want to make it too hot. And then we are going to add some scotch bonnet. So scotch bonnet is like a traditional Afro-Caribbean recipe, which we love our spices, okay? So this is going to give the fire to the recipe. I've only literally added half, but when you taste it, you're going to see how hot that is going to be in the recipe. Add that as well, and it's also given a color. So when you're presenting your dish, it's going to look very colorful, as you can see all of these colors here. Okay. Now we're going to add. We've got some carrots. So I've got 2 carrots, and obviously this is going to add. I've already chopped most of them up, so I'm just going to chop the last bit up. There you go. And this, like that. I like to the vegetables to be chunky. So once it goes in there, it's you get a nice chunk when you're eating it. So it tastes. If you don't want to have meat in there, it's good to have like chunky vegetables in there. So they go in like that. Very simple, very quick. If you want food and you're in a hurry and you haven't got all day, you know, and you just want something very quick, but it's going to be delicious. So we add all of that. And then we're going to add our prawns. Okay. So I've got around 250 grams of prawns. This will be enough for 2 people. And prawns are very quick to cook, so it doesn't take very long to cook prawns at all. So you just want to make sure that they are pink and then that means they're cooked, but they normally take about 3 minutes to cook. And then you're going to add the mixture. So this has got spices like ginger, turmeric, curry paste. So it's like a curry paste, okay? So you're going to get all those flavors in there. You're going to mix that with a little bit of water. We don't want to add too much water, so I've added about 50 mils of water because we're going to add some coconut milk, and we don't want the recipe to be too watery. Okay, so we're just going to mix that. This is, as I said, you know, very, very quick. It's not a very long recipe, so everything is done. If you want something delicious and easy and accessible, so that's in there. Want to stir all of that, and then don't forget the red pepper. So I've got 1 red pepper as well. You can see all the colours going into this. So you want to do it in this order because these cook faster. So I'm leaving the stuff that takes, which is faster to cook, to the end. And you want to just stir that. Might just add a, yeah. So I like curries. So what I've done with this, I've got this this sauce. It's called Shito sauce, and it's a West African sauce. Don't worry, it tastes lovely. When you add a little bit of this to your food, it just brings out the West African flavors. And you know, I was like, oh, that's a funny name, but actually when you try it, you're gonna see the difference that it makes in your food. So yeah, so that's how it is there. And for this, you just need just about a generous spoonful of this in here. So we're gonna add that, a generous spoonful. And mix that in. And then we're going to add our coconut milk. Can you see all the flavors just marinating in there? And everything's cooking lovely and nicely. Yep, so keep that cooking, and then we can add the coconut milk. So we want to add a whole can of coconut milk. And then we're going to let that simmer for about just over 5 minutes. Turn this up a bit. So yeah, the flavors are blending. Yeah. Yeah. Right, it's been 5 minutes now, so all the vegetables and the prawns are cooked. So we're going to add the final touches. So we've got shiitake mushrooms. These are great because they have a meaty texture to them. So you're going to get some lovely flavors in there as well with the meaty texture of the shiitake mushrooms. So we just put a few chunks in there. And we're going to add that in. They only take a couple of minutes to cook. And we let that cook for a minute, and then we're going to add the last of the vegetables. Can you see the colours really coming out now of the curry? Oh, nearly turned it off there. Put those in, and then finally we've got the pak choi. These are really good healthy vegetables, so we add the white ends of it. I've already chopped them up. We're going to add the white ends. You can really smell the flavors all blending together there. So let that simmer for about a minute. And yeah, almost there. Then we're going to add these. Going to add these in now. So this is the end, the leaves. They literally are cooked in less than a minute. That was close. So yeah, it looks very healthy, very colourful. You know, great if you want to just bring, you know, have a few friends over and have a quick meal. Great for a lunch or dinner. So you can have it for lunch or dinner. And hopefully you'll be feeling very healthy and very good with it. Okay, that's done. So we're ready to serve that soon. Leave that for a minute. So I'm gonna prepare the rice. So you can serve this with either bread, so some naan bread, or you can have rice, or even some noodles. Very, very quick dish to have. Okay. So I'm going to just put this onto the plate. It's very hot. Hopefully this will come out. And we're going to add the prawns into this dish here. Good dish. I'll clean that up. Some tissue. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it looks, like that. So there you have it, Misha's prawn curry, West African style. Here you are. Thank you so much. brilliant. So the dish I prepared for you guys is a very unique dish. It's a fusion of West African and Caribbean spices. So it's a prawn curry infused with West African flavour. I hope you enjoy.
Thank you. Before we get started, I want to say that you can smell, the aroma. It's very aromatic. It's very nice. Okay. Right. Just have the sauce first. Smells as good as it tastes. That's all I can say. I might just pour it in. I'm trying not to give any feedback. I want to enjoy it first. Yeah. So I'm not saying anything. You can't read my face. I want to keep a blank face. I have to go for seconds. Can we have some more?
Sure.
Honestly, no words. Very tasty. We're used to having different flavors, different cuisines. Anyway, we've had Indian, Asian, all different from around the world, and every dish or every country is unique in what it does. But what you've done is a nice fusion of a few things, which I really like. Very, very, very nice flavors. It's like when you taste it first, the few different flavors, it's all over my palate. It's very nice.
Okay.
So excellent.